Unleashing the power of midlife, how Black women are rewriting their stories. Have you ever felt that your best years were behind you? That society had written you off, relegating you to the sidelines of life? Today, we're going to shatter those misconceptions and explore a revolutionary movement that's empowering midlife Black women to reclaim their voices, rediscover their passions, and rewrite their stories. I recently had the privilege of interviewing Pamela Stone, a visionary leader who's changing the game for midlife Black women across the nation. Pamela is the CEO of Vision Made Media, and her story is one of transformation, empowerment, and unwavering determination. Her work is nothing short of revolutionary, challenging societal norms and inspiring countless women to embrace their potential regardless of age or circumstance. Imagine for a moment a world where every midlife Black woman feels empowered to pursue her dreams, to reclaim her voice, and to step boldly into her power. This isn't just a dream, it's the reality Pamela Stone is tirelessly working to create through Vision Made Media. Her journey from corporate employee to visionary entrepreneur is not just inspiring, it's a testament to the power of embracing change and pursuing one's dreams, no matter the stage of life. Let's pause for a moment and reflect on the societal narrative surrounding midlife, particularly for Black women. We're often told, explicitly or implicitly, that our prime has passed, that it's time to settle into comfortable obscurity. But what if we've been sold a lie? What if, instead of a decline, midlife is actually the perfect launch pad for our most exciting adventures? Pamela's story begins at a crossroads many of us can relate to. After turning 40, she found herself grappling with uncertainty about her purpose and future. The corporate world, which had been her home for years, suddenly felt constraining. She was caught in a cycle of repetition, feeling the weight of societal expectations pressing down on her shoulders. Can you relate to that feeling, that nagging sense that you're meant for something more, but you're not quite sure what it is or how to pursue it? If so, you're not alone. Countless women find themselves in this position, yearning for change but unsure of how to make it happen. It was in this moment of vulnerability that Pamela made a decision that would change not only her life, but the lives of countless other women. She decided to jump off the hamster wheel of her corporate job and take control of her life. This leap of faith led to the creation of Vision Made Media, a platform dedicated to supporting and uplifting women mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, and professionally. Now, you might be thinking, that's all well and good for Pamela, but what does this mean for me? Well, let me share with you three key insights I gleaned from my conversation with Pamela that I believe can transform the way we think about midlife and personal growth. First, let's talk about the power of community. Pamela emphasized the crucial role that a supportive community plays in empowering women to pursue their dreams and passions. In a world that often tells us to compete with one another, Pamela's message is refreshingly different. She believes in the power of women lifting each other up, of creating spaces where we can share our fears, our hopes, and our dreams without judgment. Think about it. How many times have you held back from pursuing a dream because you felt alone in your journey? How many times have you doubted yourself because you didn't see anyone else like you doing what you wanted to do? This is where community comes in. It's not just about having cheerleaders, it's about having a network of women who understand your struggles, who can offer guidance based on their own experiences, and who can remind you of your worth when you forget. The second key insight is about reclaiming our identity. Pamela spoke passionately about how societal norms and complacency can lead to an erosion of purpose. We get so caught up in meeting expectations, being the perfect mother, the ideal employee, the supportive partner, that we often lose sight of who we are and what we truly want. But here's the thing, it's never too late to reclaim your identity. Pamela's work is a testament to this. She's seen women in their 40s, 50s, and beyond rediscover passions they had long forgotten, start businesses they had only dreamed of, and step into roles they never thought possible in. This process of reclaiming our identity isn't always easy. It requires courage, vulnerability, and a willingness to challenge the status quo. But as Pamela's story shows, the rewards are immeasurable. The third insight, and perhaps the most powerful, is about continuous growth. Pamela challenges the notion that there's an expiration date on our dreams or our ability to learn and grow. She encourages women to continuously seek new opportunities and challenges, to push beyond their comfort zones, and to embrace lifelong learning. This mindset of continuous growth isn't just about personal fulfillment, although that's certainly a big part of it. It's also about the ripple effect we can have on the world around us. When we grow, we inspire others to grow. When we challenge ourselves, we challenge the limiting beliefs that hold our communities back. When we succeed in new ventures, we create pathways for others to follow. Now, let me share with you a story that illustrates the real world impact of Pamela's work. Meet Tekka Thompson, a woman whose life was transformed by her encounter with Vision Made Media. Tekka was in a place many of us might find familiar, stuck in a corporate job that no longer fulfilled her, dreaming of becoming her own boss, but unsure of how to make that leap. Through sessions with Pamela and the support of the Vision Made Media community, Tekka began a journey of decluttering, not just her physical space, but her mind and her life. She started to plan her entrepreneurial venture, taking small but significant steps towards her dream. Today, Tekka is actively working towards retiring from her corporate job to start her own business. Tekka's story is powerful because it shows us what's possible when we have the right support and guidance. It's a reminder that our dreams don't have an expiration date, that it's never too late to rewrite our story. But more than that, it's a call to action. It's a challenge to each of us to look within ourselves and ask, what's next? But Tekka's story is just one of many. Vision Made Media, under Pamela's leadership, has touched the lives of women across the nation. The magazine has become a source of positive inspiration in a world that often feels overwhelmingly negative. It's a platform where women can see themselves represented, where they can find stories that resonate with their experiences, and where they can access resources to help them on their journey. Creating a platform that resonates with midlife Black women across different regions was no small feat. It required Pamela to deeply understand the needs of her audience, to create content that speaks to their unique experiences and challenges. But her commitment to this vision has paid off. The growth of Vision Made Media from a local Ohio publication to a nationwide platform is a testament to the hunger that exists for this kind of empowering content. As I listened to Pamela share her own journey, from corporate employee to visionary entrepreneur, I was struck by the courage it took to make that leap. She faced not only the practical challenges of starting a new venture, but also had to overcome societal norms and personal doubts. Yet, her determination to redefine her life and create a platform for women pushed her forward. The impact of Pamela's work goes beyond individual success stories. It's about changing the narrative around what it means to be a midlife Black woman in America. It's about challenging the notion that our most productive and fulfilling years are behind us once we hit a certain age. It's about creating a movement of women who are unapologetically pursuing their passions and dreams. Now, you might be wondering, this all sounds great, but what does it mean for me? How can I apply these insights to my own life? Well, Pamela has a challenge for you, and I'm excited to pass it on. She wants you to reflect on your own what's next. What's that dream you've been putting off? What's that passion you pushed aside because you thought it was too late? What's that idea that keeps nagging at you, refusing to be ignored? Pamela's challenge is this: take the first step towards pursuing that dream. It doesn't have to be a giant leap. It could be as simple as writing down your goal, researching opportunities in your area of interest, or reaching out to someone who's doing what you aspire to do. The key is to start. And here's the beautiful thing: you don't have to do it alone. Pamela encourages you to seek out supportive communities and resources. Whether it's platforms like Vision Made Media or local groups in your area, surround yourself with people who believe in your potential and who can offer guidance and support along the way. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with this thought: your story isn't over. In fact, the most exciting chapters might be yet to come. Pamela Stone's journey shows us that midlife isn't a time to slow down or settle. It's a time to reclaim our power, to pursue our passion with renewed vigor, and to make our mark on the world. Remember, every great achievement starts with a single step. Your what's next is waiting for you. The question is, are you ready to embrace it? But let's not stop at just embracing our own what's next. Let's think bigger. Let's think about the ripple effect we can create in our communities, in our families, in our world when we step into our power, when we pursue our passions, we give permission to others to do the same. We become living, breathing examples of what's possible. Imagine a world where every midlife black woman felt empowered to pursue her dreams. Imagine the businesses that would be created, the books that would be written, the innovations that would be brought to life. Imagine the impact on our families as our children and grandchildren see us living fully, pursuing our passions, and refusing to be limited by age or societal expectations. This isn't just about personal fulfillment, although that's certainly important. This is about changing the narrative for an entire generation of women. It's about redefining what it means to be a midlife black woman in America. It's about creating a legacy of empowerment that will echo through generations to come. So here's my challenge to you. Don't just embrace your what's next. Become an ambassador for it. Share your journey with others. Mentor a younger woman who's just starting out. Reach out to that friend who's been talking about starting a business for years and offer your support. Join or create a community of like minded women who are committed to growth and empowerment. And most importantly, remember this: your voice matters, your dreams matter, your what's next matters. Don't let anyone, including yourself, tell you otherwise. As you leave here today, I want you to make a commitment to yourself, to your dreams, and to the countless women who will be inspired by your journey. Commit to taking that first step, no matter how small it might seem. Commit to surrounding yourself with a supportive community. Commit to being a beacon of possibility for other women who might be struggling to find their way. Because here's the truth: the world needs your what's next, needs your passion, your creativity, your unique perspective. It needs the business you haven't started yet, the book you haven't written, the innovation you haven't brought to life. So let's make a pact right here, right now. Let's commit to rewriting the story of what it means to be a midlife black woman. Let's commit to creating a world where age is seen as an asset, not a liability, where our experiences are valued, our voices are heard, and our dreams are celebrated. Are you ready to step into your power? Are you ready to embrace your what's next? Are you ready to be part of a movement that's changing the narrative for midlife black women across the nation? The time is now. Your what's next is waiting, and the world is ready for what you have to offer. So take that first step, embrace your power, and let's create a future where every midlife black woman knows that her best chapters are still to come. Thank you.